The problem with the paranormal is that finding decent evidence is difficult. Ghosts don't seem to come when cold, and poltergeists certainly don't want to do their stuff before the camera. We can't even seem to remote view at any accuracy, and no one seems to be able to prove that out-of-body experiences are even genuine. Personally, I think that unless you're in the right place at the right time, it will be very difficult to get something that would be irrefutable proof. Conditions would have to be just right. I've spent a lot of time on the net looking for any videos that look genuine. Most are fake. Some are nice and spooky, but regardless, they are still fake. It seems to be extraordinarily hard to get any photographic or video evidence of something that is paranormal. The evidence tends to be vague or apocryphal. There are way too many ghost videos or stories that can be easily fabricated or have factors that just don't add up. It seems that nearly every so-called legitimate video is either extremely grainy, jerky, or could easily be falsified. And when you think about it, each year millions of hours of video are taken by people nowadays in all walks of life. Nearly everyone has a camera on them nowadays. And from all that footage, the best we seem to be able to come up with is grainy or vague videos where the action always seems to occur just out of shot. Now personally, I do believe there are spirits. In fact, I know there are spirits. My experiences have not left me in any doubt whatsoever about that. And I do believe people see them. Having dealt with one personally, I'm left with no doubt about the reality of this situation. But the footage, I just don't believe most of what I've seen. And of course, ghosts aren't the only phenomenon about. There's also UFOs, creature sightings like Bigfoot, poltergeists, conspiracies, and a dozen other things that simply seem to evade any real proof. When the evidence is faked, or built on a house of cards, it hurts the credibility of the things that are real. And the trouble is, because they're hard to prove, those videos do much more harm than good. Now, I once did see what appeared to be a genuine photo back in the 80s. A co-worker brought it into the office. It was a picture of a baby, and next to the baby, on its side, was this extremely old head of a lady whose eyes were glowing red. It looked genuine, and I've no reason to suspect otherwise. What's more, it was incredibly clear. Sadly, back then, I didn't have the technology to take a copy of it. I would have loved to have got one so I could do an analysis on it. But such photos seem to be rare, unfortunately. I suppose what really bothers me here is that so many people accept what they see without even questioning it. I believe we should question everything, because things are rarely what they seem to be. And even if you think you know the answers, there is often another level to uncover. Many who know me know that I've had plenty of weird experiences in my life, and personally, it's a temptation to try and not look at them critically. But I feel it's important to be critical about the events that happen to you. Not cynical, as that implies you already know the answer, but to look at it as objectively as you possibly can. Being the skeptic that I am, I'm always looking to see if I can explain it away logically. For instance, when two or more people share the same memories of something, did they arrive at the same conclusions independently? Fact is, it's way too easy to influence somebody's memories about something. What we need to look at here is, did they arrive at the same conclusion before you said anything to them? And did they change the story after you spoke to them? And the problem is, if they did, it's very hard to prove if what they remember is real, or if they just happen to match you because they want to fit in. For those of us who believe in the paranormal, or know it's real, finding decent evidence seems to be really hard. And sometimes good evidence might actually be withheld due to the fear of being ridiculed. If you have something that you know is genuine, I would really love to hear of it. And remember, everything is real on some level.